This is the Silver Tongue Queen, and I'm coming at you with another one. A little tidbit, some food for thought. Ladies, ladies, all you ladies out there, this is a tidbit for keeping your monogamy practices in control. Now, I know it's COVID-19 out here, and a lot of people are at home most of the time. But sometimes you have to make sure that when you're away, or your spouse is away, that you guys equally are staying in touch, checking up on each other, the whole nine. Because it keeps you in line where you are. So when temptation sets in, you already got your significant other on your mind. What's going on, Wade? What? What you looking at me? What? You frowning up like you... What's wrong? Huh? Okay. But anyways. Ladies. I'm gonna tell you what. These lashes is giving me some shit. But anyways, I just wanted to drop a little line, some food for thought on this evening. Now, I was at the park, but I missed out on the daylight and everything, so here I am. But anyways, this is for all you ladies out there. Just a tidbit, just a little something, okay? Now, like I said, I know it's COVID outside, and I hope you can hear me out there. I know it's COVID outside. COVID. Is either way, it's bad out, okay? So when you're in a monogamous relationship and you are away from your spouse, let's say you at work, or maybe she's at work, or however the case may be, when you find yourself alone, you don't have to be nice to everybody, ladies. A lot of times temptation comes when you all alone, when your wife ain't around, when your husband ain't around, when your boyfriend ain't around. Temptation sinks in. Motherfuckers start saying hello to you, this and that, wanting to be nice and, just being gentlemanly or whatever the case may be. It's up to us to keep it at a civil manner. See, it's up to us that practice monogamy to keep that shit in its lane. You see what I'm saying? You don't want to be out fucking around. And excuse my French, this is the Silver Tongue Queen, and I keeps it real. You don't want to be out doing nothing crazy while they at work. No, but temptation is everywhere. It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's all around, everywhere you look. And sometimes you ain't even got to be looking for it because it's looking at you. Huh? Sometimes bullshit is right in your goddamn face and you don't even see it. But if you love your significant other, you'll take heed to my words. You don't have to fuck everybody you see, ladies. No, you don't. You can keep yourself. It just seems like to me And if anybody wants to drop a comment about what I'm about to say, go right ahead. But it just seems like to me in the black community, sisters is just a little too friendly. It's okay to be nice. It's okay to say hello to a brother that ain't your man. But that don't mean you have to get in the bed with him and fuck him just because you said hello. Or maybe he, had a kind word for your ass. That don't mean it's time for you to go fuck. No. That you just being civil. I don't know what it is that I come across these type of individuals that just don't have no boundaries. They live a life of, while they husband around, it's all good. I'm Mrs. Loyal bitch. Never cheat on you. Always there for you. Type of bitch. But as soon as you gone, I'm fucking everybody. I'm talking to you bitches. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Ain't you tired of a nigga wearing himself out on your shit? Why is it that like in the black community a lot of the sisters are so quick to fuck? Why? I don't get it. Must we all be hoes? Must we all be fuck bitches and fuck niggas? It's not just the sisters. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm not just gonna get on here and say it's the sisters. It's not. It's brothers too. Brothers is doing it too. Fucking everything in sight. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes fucking shit in traffic. Oh yes, they will. Pull over, get the ass, and get on back in the car and head on home to you, huh? And nothing happened. Nothing happened. Huh? A lot of you motherfuckers need to have your nigga do that dick test. If you ever feel like he done been out and done some shit he ain't had no business doing, have him pull that wang out. Pull that wang out. Huh? Pull that wang out, nigga. Let me smell that. Let me smell that dick. Huh? Some of you motherfuckers need to get old school. Pull it out. Shit. When I was out there hoeing on the streets, I seen a lot of shit, okay? Pimps would grab up in they bitch if they felt like some other shit. That's another story. I'm trying to stay on point. But anyways, you don't have to fuck everything, black people. We need to bring monogamy back in the community. There are a lot of us that still practice this shit. There are a lot of us in the black community that still hold sex to be sacred. Something that is supposed to be just between you and your significant other. But there's a lot of hoes in the world today. Lots of hoes. They come and look. They're men hoes and bitch hoes. Women. Okay? Just speaking from my point of view. Okay? There's lots of hoes in the world. And it makes me sad. It makes me sad because, it's like, where is the structure? When I talk to my grandma and them, they used to tell me about, how it was back in the day. And it was a lot more secure. Not to say they never messed around, but it was a lot more, structured, appreciated, valued. Nowadays, we don't value relationships. No, we don't. No, we don't. Like I said, it's so much temptation in the world and in society today to mess around on each other. It puzzles me. It makes me feel like, who out there is still down with the monogamy? Who out there is still down with one-on-one? You know what I'm saying? We even got nowadays online, they be talking about you could join you could join a group fuck type thing. Where it's 5 or 6 of y'all type shit. I have a thought in my mind that I tell my husband all the time about how the future will consist of no more relationships. I mean, it's pretty much the way we going now. But why is it so strong in the black community? You know what I'm saying? Why are we so quick to fuck around on each other? You know, just for sport, just to say you got some ass on the side, just the ladies, just to say you got some dick on the side. Ain't you tired of a man busting all in you, laying all on you and shit, and then you got to go home to your nigga, and then he ready to fuck? Have you ever been in that type of situation? It scares me. It scares me because, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I have a son out here. He's a young adult. And I am really concerned about him coming up and people like him, because it's so much fucking and going on in the world today, especially in the black community. It's like, where are the morals of just, you know, the sanctity of a relationship? Where is it? You know what I'm saying? It's like the thing to have a side nigga or a side bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's fitting, because if they on the side, that motherfucker's a bitch or a nigga, however you want to say it. Okay? I'm just going to put it on out there like that, because I'm against it. I'm against it. It's work enough just having your one man. And now you want to fuck around and fuck with somebody else on the side? Oh, don't call me a hater. I don't give a fuck. But there's some of us out here that believe in one-on-one, baby. And ain't nothing wrong with one-on-one. I'm down with it. I guess because I'm Leo. I guess because I'm Leo. And Leo, we are some of the most loyal and faithful motherfuckers on the planet. You know, we down to the end, pretty much. I'm just speaking for myself and other Leos that I have met. This ain't all about no zodiac thing, but I just know that there's some Leos out there that's really down with the down. The ride or die type motherfuckers. You know, mate for life. One person. That's not in the black community anymore. It's not. Whether you a Leo or a fucking Sagittarius, it is not in our community anymore. It is more better to cheat and be a motherfucker that don't know how to stay home and be committed to your partner. It's more acceptable. I guess that's why it's so many fucking divorces right now. Because with COVID, we are learning who we really are with. We are learning our spouses. We are learning our significant others. I guess, and that's the reason why I'm recording this video, because I just feel like when you're away from your mate, you have to practice monogamy when you're away from your mate. It's all good to talk in the hood when you standing right there face to face with a motherfucker. But what do you do when you're not with that person? Ladies, think about that. Men's is weak. Men's is weak. Ain't you weak, babe?
No. Ain't you weak, babe?
God damn it. Don't do that. I'm not weak. I'm strong, and I have been.
You sure about that?
Am I sure about that? You know for damn sure. Huh? Don't try to bust my bubble over here. We practice monogamy. We have had some mistakes along the way. Huh? But no relationship is perfect. Huh? Huh? Don't come for us. You know, I know a lot of you motherfuckers done some shit and have had to repent and ask forgiveness from your spouse and all these, you know, your girlfriend or boyfriend. Huh? What?
Oh, that's
Oh,
you.
what? Oh, but, you know, babe, you getting me off my shit, babe. I'm trying to stay on point. Anyways, I believe in monogamy. Yes, I do. When you away from your significant other, if you practice monogamy, it is up to you to keep the relationship going when you guys are apart. Don't let temptation come in and harass you. Uh-huh. It will. It'll harass you. You got to put the devil in his place. Yes, you do, men. Yes, you do. When you know that bitch is flirting and I fucking you, you need to really put that hoe in her place. Because you are opening doors and creating avenues of temptation. Now, we talking about monogamy in the black community. I guess that's what we're talking about. But anyways, stop all that old hustling, eye hustling and all that. Pay attention to your work. If you at work, work, motherfucker, and get home to your wife. Yeah, and that goes for you too, ladies. We need to stop doing these things. All this fucking around and all this lying and shit. I'm worried about us black folks. I'm worried about the future of black people because we don't have structure. A lot of us don't. A lot of us got side motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And it's not healthy. It's not. You've invested yourself in this individual, and this individual has invested themselves in you. If you don't want to continue the relationship, get out of it. Why cheat? Why keep going through the bullshit? Just move on. Oftentimes, a lot of motherfuckers lose their life because of cheating and being jealous and shit. And I hope you motherfuckers can hear me because a lot of time my phone go down and I can't tell. Huh? YouTube universe, are you there? Drop a comment. But I'm talking about the monogamy issues. Ladies. Huh? Ladies. Huh? It's really hard. It's hard. I know it is. Especially if you're a good looking lady like me. It can be very challenging. But I survive every day and I keep hold to my monogamy practices. My husband don't have to get through 10 niggas to get to me. Oh hell no. Ain't no playing around over here. You see what I'm saying? There's levels of trust as well when you get into different areas in your relationship. Well, with time and everything, it'll come. But it's supposed to be there when you say I do or when you decide that you're going to be in a committed relationship with this individual. Trust should already be there. Oh, yes, it should. These are virtues and different values or you know different characteristics that should be involved. Characteristics. Why did I say that? These should be different things that are involved or associated with your monogamous relationship. Trust is one of them. If you don't trust each other, it's going to be problems. It is. Now, and I know it's hard bringing in, you coming together with this person, you see what I'm saying, after you've been alone and playing the field and all of that, and now you guys are coming together. That's the hardest part because, you potentially both are bringing baggage into the relationship. You see what I'm saying? And you're trying to get to know you guys are trying to get to know each other a little better, and you run into different headaches or hiccups along the way. And sometimes infidelity is one of those hiccups. Oh, yes, it is. Like I said, I'm not, I speak what I know. I'm not just up here rambling and shit. I'm trying to help some goddamn body out there that might be struggling in their monogamous relationship and trying to hold to somebody that they really care about and somebody that they really love and appreciate. These are tools that could help you in your relationship. Now, if you're not monogamous, I'm not trying to judge nobody. I don't have room to judge nobody. I'm not God. I don't have a heaven or hell to put no bitch in, anybody in, whatever. But let me just be a little, beacon of hope, so to speak. there's somebody, Miss Shadia, me. I'm on here talking about monogamy and the different things that you have to. What? What that mean? Oh, babe, okay. The different things or the different challenges that come along with being monogamous. If I could be so much of a just a little bit of a help to somebody out there that's trying to stay true to their significant other, okay, and that it goes let's I'm on a tangent. Sometimes it's flowing to me and I'm giving it to you as it's flowing, huh? Ladies, just because a man says hi to you does not mean it's time for you to go fuck him. Just because a man pay you some attention doesn't mean you need to take his number down, especially if you're married. Men, brothers, if a woman smile at you, you don't need to take her number. You don't need to go fuck her. You don't need to find a way to pick an argument with your woman just to get over there to that new piece of ass. You don't need to do it. See, I think that because in the black community, through slavery, as I look back on different findings that I've found in different books that I have read about relationships and different things like that. It's more it all goes back to when we were slaves. And I don't want to get all technical like that, but it does. It's like generational shit that has been passed down from us being in bondage. It is. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the infidelity in the black community, and because it's so much on a high wire of rampant. It's happening like a motherfucker, you see. It just makes me feel like what's gonna happen to us in the future? What will the black community look like in the future? Because we're not committed to each other, you know. I love to meet people that have been married 50 years, 30 years, hell, 20 years, 10 years. Me and mine have been together 10 years, and it's unbelievable, right? Unbelievable. But it's a challenge. It's a struggle. Believe me, it ain't easy. And if you're watching this and you in a relationship, I know you can agree with me. It's not easy. But this was meant to help somebody that might find themselves in a position of being tempted because of, I don't know, maybe your spouse is at work and you're contemplating going to hang out with somebody that you met or whatever the case may be, and you know in the back of your mind you should not be doing that. You should not be going to hang out with that old girl. You need to stay your ass home. You know what I'm saying? Cook dinner, whatever. Occupy your shit until your spouse comes home. A lot of times we have too much free time on our hands and we end up doing shit that we have to live to regret. So ladies, if you're out there and you're in a position where you're contemplating cheating on your man, don't do it. It's not worth it. You opening up a whole nother world that you really don't want to fuck with. Especially if you value this person that you're with already. And we already up against opposition and shit. Yeah, man. We got another one. COVID. They talking about they coming out with a vaccine. My husband tell me, and they trying to make this shit mandatory enough to make all of us go ahead and take the vaccine. And I think that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with it. I ain't with that. I don't really feel like you should force anything on anybody. But anyways, my point is, why would you want to be alone in this world right now with all this shit going on? I mean, if you was already single, then more power to you. But I'm talking about the ones that's in a relationship. Why would you want to fuck shit up with somebody you've been with for a long time already? because you wanted a new piece of ass. Is it really worth it? Is it really worth it? Somebody might say it is. If it is, then you must be willing to sacrifice. Because, I always say count up the cost. Count up the cost. Because, it's going to be some type of effect. It's going to be something that, it gets back to who. The one you fucked over. Now, is it worth it? Ask yourself that. It's not worth it. That's why I say you can find things to do to occupy your time. You do not have to cheat. It's so much cheating going on in the black community, it scares me. Because if we're all messing around, where is the structure, in black love, black respect? Us black women and black men, huh? Where is it? If you always fucking around and trying to score some new pussy, where is the structure? Are the children going to copy you? Yes, they are. Because they just copy off of what we do. So, black people, we need to keep black in the home and in the black community. I really feel like if you occupy your time with other things to do in life every day, you won't have time to go fucking around on temptation anyway. Huh? When I say fucking around on temptation, it's because that's how it starts, with being tempted. Somebody done caught your eye and I fucked you. Now you want to see what that's all about. And it goes for both sides. But that's the time when you hold on to the love that you have for that person. And stay monogamous away from that person. You don't have to be a hoe ass bitch. I talk about my life when I was out there in the street. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. But I've learned a different way. Being married to this man here. That even though he and I have had some mistakes, at the end of the day, nobody wants to be alone. Like I said, if you just want to be alone, nobody wants to be alone. You see what I'm saying? When you're a little girl, all you think about is, when I get older, I'm going to get married. And I'm going to pick out my wedding dress. And it's going to look like this. And then, when you're a little girl, you have all that shit planned out. So my point is, all of us want somebody. Even if it's another woman. You want somebody. You don't want to be alone. We need each other. We like plants. Like plants need water and air. People need other humans. I've said this in my other video. We need each other. We do. And we need black love in the black community on a structured point. You see what I'm saying? A more supreme point or level, so to speak. I mean, truthfully, we are the first people, y'all. We really should be leading the way. We really should. On every level, we should. We should be first on everything. Huh? We the best athletes, the best lovers. Why you think everybody going black? But I'm just trying to help the black community on this video. And I would like to encourage you, if you are in a monogamous relationship and you love your spouse, even if y'all just getting started, learn how to study to keep your monogamy in your relationship when you out of their presence. When you at work, when you go on a trip, when you go into your partner's house and you see a piece of ass walking by and you want to fuck them, brother. You want to fuck her. Yes, you do. You need to learn how to say no. Because it's like sex is not sacred. It's not. It's sport in the world. And to some of us, it still is sacred. It still is an intimate thing. It still is a cherishable thing between you and your mate. But to a lot of motherfuckers, it's just a notch on their belt. Another condom coming out the wrap. How many is that one? 115? When is enough enough? That's what I'm saying. When is enough enough? I know we're not perfect in this world, but we should stand for something. You know, black love. We should stand for black love because it's disappearing. It is. It's going away. And it's like a lot of times it just seems like the other powers that be don't want to see us together. They don't. They pushing this agenda on us to come on out of being in the black community and mixing with other black people. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They pumping that shit on the TV like never before. And the brothers don't even really want the sisters unless she got some goddamn weave in her hair, huh? Huh? You ain't gonna take a look at no sister she got an afro, not too much. No, they don't. Maybe back east, I don't know. But out here on the west coast, honey, the brothers is not fucking with you unless you got a little piece of weave in your head. They don't even see you. And I know a lot of you sisters will agree with that shit. Huh? We need to clean it up. We do. And that's why I make these videos, because I'm trying to put out positive energy into the wavelengths, you know, into the levels of the unseen world, the celestial world and shit, you know, the positive shit. Let me just invoke that out over YouTube universe for black love to stay strong in the black community and unify a little more. Let's come together a little more. Let's love each other a little more. Huh? Let's love, brothers, love your women. Stop cheating. Women, stop side fucking and shit. Having other niggas babies and all of that. You know, I'm off on a tangent. But I get scared when I see all this shit, because I just be thinking like, God damn, what is 2040 gonna look like in the black community? I know we still gonna be here. But I just want to, it makes me feel like it's gonna be tarnished some kind of way. Maybe worse than what it is today. Because it's just not there. We don't love each other. We don't. We don't love each other. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times with women, black women and black men, it's just fuck. That's it. Fuck, fuck, fuck. And then the rest of the day is I hate you and bitch fuck you and I'm gone, arguing. Seems like the only time black men and women come together is when it's in the sack. And that's fucked up. We need more community amongst ourselves. More like village-like. When I say village-like, we need to come together like a village, and be concerned about one another, The women's concerned about the women, and the men are concerned about the men. And where is it? Where is it? I seen it in my home growing up. I grew up partly on an Indian reservation. And I seen it there too, where there was structure, and sex seemed like it was a sacred thing. It seemed like it was more cherished. It wasn't really spoken about, but you knew it was going on. It just wasn't out like it is now, like in your face type shit. Like even kids know about it. It wasn't, I didn't see that until I went to the projects. And it was, bam, in your face. Back then, it was undercover back then. Like with Keith Sweat. Remember Keith Sweat? I wanna, I want that. And y'all know how it go, right? But that, it's just like sex and all of that is pumped into the black community so much. So much. And I really feel like that comes from slavery. Slavery. You see, when they was breeding us to have more babies, have more slaves. That's where that shit comes from. But now it's time to clean that up. It really is. It's time for us to be more accountable and responsible for one another. Yeah, it is. Because our young girls are, ooh wee. Our young girls are so, gone a lot. And I think about the 90s when I was growing up, they way more advanced. I didn't notice that. Got a bump right there. But they way more advanced than we was in the 90s on today. Huh? Wop wop. Yeah. Anyways, I'm on a tangent. I'm going to let you guys go. But this was just some food for thought, for the black community. Black women, sisters. You don't have to mess with everybody. You don't have to be that person. You don't. If a man say hi to you, just leave it at that. A lot of times, I don't know, it just seems like it's the pressure, you know, of the countdown of when this bitch gonna drop them panties and give up the pussy. Why? Why? You know what I'm saying? Why? You don't have to fuck everything that you meet. And I see that a lot in our community. You see what I'm saying? Even in marriages, a lot of motherfuckers is cheating nowadays. And it's scary. This is the reason why I don't make friends a lot. Because a lot of the friends that I come in contact and associates and try to call them hoes my friends, which I don't have a lot of friends. I don't. I don't have any fucking friends. I do, but they out of town. You see what I'm saying? They out of town. And there's reasons for that because it's often, or maybe more so than maybe in like other ethnicities, I don't know, other cultures, but it is like that in the black community. And you get with a girl and she talking about, oh girl, I'm fucking his brother, some type shit. I don't have time for that. I don't. So many oftentimes I try to make friends with females, other black sisters, and they come with this, girl, you ain't messing with nobody. It's just you and him. Girl, no, fuck that. Well, it's supposed to be just you and him. You married him. You with him. Why it can't just be you and him? Why do it have to be other motherfuckers in the picture or on the side? Whoever came up with the word side, this and that. I don't like it. I don't like it. It ain't fun. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't ready to really settle down with a motherfucker, you should leave that motherfucker alone. Stop playing games. Just go on about your merry way. Go on about your business. Because you don't think nobody ain't gonna be hurt when they find out you fucking around on them bullshit. Especially if a bitch got a baby by a motherfucker, she gonna kill you. Stop playing. Why is everybody playing so much? You see, that's what makes me so angry. That's why I don't befriend a lot of females. Because y'all fucking up. Fucking everything. And you got a man at home? Shame on you. That's sports. It's like sex is sport. It ain't no love. It ain't no, I don't know. It's affection, I know that. Motherfucker, that's deception too. A lot of times a bitch will use affection to deceive you. Eh? Yeah. I ain't gonna give up too much on that one. But anyways, I just am saddened that we are here